I thought Chinese people hating us and that they will be annoyed by us flooding these apps. For a very long time, I believed that it was illegal to travel there as an American. You know what I think when I saw this comment? I was like, what the hell? You guys really believe that it is illegal to travel to China? Don't be deceived by the US. Ni hao!
This video isn't about traveling to China, but in this video we are going to be addressing these misconceptions that you have already narrowed down through the videos that we've shared on this platform. But what is so unique about this video is that Chinese are going to give their perspective on the misconceptions that Americans have of them and how they really feel about them. Yeah, this is a very interesting video to watch. Kindly like the video for recommendation and let's dive into this. Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section and don't hesitate to suggest to me anything. I feel like Chinese have really taken over my channel, so I am dedicated to this. Thank you so much for supporting Comfort for Life. I appreciate you.
Hey guys, how are you doing? I got really upset today. One of the followers in the US shared her life story with me. She was told Chinese people hate Americans when she was little, and she was taught we put poisons in their food, in their clothes, and even construction materials. But she got confused because she has purchased some Chinese products which turned out to be all good. And another one shared a link with me. Let's watch this clip together.
But its Chinese name, Xiaohongshu, literally translates into Little Red Book, as in Mao Zedong's Guide to Communist Ideology and Revolutionary Principles, a symbol of Chinese communist.
Yeah, how do you feel? This is what we have been fed all the time. No wonder there are so many barriers, stereotypes, misunderstandings between each other. Xiaohongshu has nothing to do with Mr. Mao. It's basically the encyclopedia in China. We share our daily life, some interesting things on this platform. And this is a lovely neighborhood. Yeah, maybe we use some filters to make us look good on videos, but it doesn't mean we're some spies in disguise. We're not brainwashing you guys, so you're gonna fall in love in China. And this TikTok banning thing has been back and forth for many days. I guess most of you guys are gonna move out eventually.
Hello friends, I have been asked a lot of questions on women in China. So the first question is, will parents kill the first daughter baby if it's no son? The fact with me is I have a sister, I'm the younger sister. My parents are not trying to have a brother for us, so no. The second question is, like, do I have to accept arranged marriage here in China? My parents never arranged anything for me. I think they want me to stay single as forever. And I can date whoever I want and I can choose to be single. So there's no arranged marriage anymore. The third question is, can girls get good education? I have a bachelor degree in medicine schools. I have art degrees in gender study. And I speak English. I can read books. So no problem. The first is, can women have a job? I am a CEO, I'm my boss, I can be whoever I want and I write books. So, you see, you can do anything in China.
Hello, this is Sarah speaking. Actually, yesterday I wrote a lot of text trying to answer everyone's questions, but it's so boring, so I just dropped that shit. And I make this video more relaxed, so if I make some grammar mistakes and pronounce not good, please forgive me. So recently when I open RedNote, I have noticed that many American users hopped here from TikTok. This will definitely confuse some original Chinese user. It's just like when you go back home and find a lot of strangers having party in your house. But as long as they behave well, show their respect, share their love, hugs, and foods with you, how could you hate them with no reason? So Chinese definitely not hate Americans. That's true. I think this is too hilarious because for a long time, I know the US government and many Western social media always propaganda Chinese people is not free, is brainwashed, is oppressed. But recently, American people finally figure out by themselves they are the one who brainwashed and oppressed. Just like the story of the Tower of Babel, if people can unite and communicate with each other, we can even reach the universe. So I think this is something that politicians and rich people don't want to say. Therefore, they always stir up the disputes and conflict. Well, whether you are American or people from all over the world, I sincerely hope we can love each other and respect the community environments here. And be more patient to Chinese around you in your real life. Try to understand our culture and our language. If you can be more patient and kind to our people, and I promise, when you come to China in the future, you will be treated like family. Okay, that's all for today. Don't forget hit the like and collection button and leave your comments here. If you still have something you want to learn, feel free to let me know and just make yourself at home. In the future, I will share my diving and traveling vlog here and my photos. So if you think it's good, please share to your friends and click the like button. That's all. See you. 再见.
Hello, my friends. I'm not so happy today because today I saw some comments on us that China will use facial recognition to monitor its population and force citizens to comply with regulation through the social credit system. So China is a dangerous country. I want to say that's just totally bullshit. The existence of surveillance is to prevent the occurrence of criminal acts and to protect people's property. And the social credit system is merely aimed at a small number of debits and restricts their high-end consumption. So if the person likes to steal or assault someone, China is not a suitable place for them. But if you are a law-abiding person, China is always open to you and you will have a great time here. I promise to you.
But before you leave, I have a question. What was your impression about China? And how do you feel now? Please leave your comments below. Peace.
I hope you're enjoying the video to this extent. Thank you so much for being here. Allow me to mention something right here before I play the next clip. One thing that is so much remarkable about Chinese is the fact that they are explorers. They want to know about people's culture. They want to bring people in to show them how they do things. They're always so enthusiastic about showing people how they do things and also show interest to learn from others. And most of the time, Chinese don't address things that they are not asked about. So in this next clip, I'm going to bring to you a video of a Chinese giving her perspective on Donald Trump, which was a question that was asked. It's a question that was asked, and I've realized that her perspective matches with most Americans' perspective, like most of them, a majority. I went to the comment section and I realized that, yes, people have the same view of things, but why these walls around us? Why these walls between us? And we are glad that Xiaohongshu is breaking these walls. We have to call this app by the name that it deserves. Red Note was a name that came with Americans, but it's Little Red Book. So enjoy the rest.
Hello, American friend.
Letter 19 to my American friend. As for how Chinese people view Trump, the general opinion is that he's the leader of the MAGA movement. He seems a bit crazy, talks a lot, and isn't very serious. His policies tend to favor the native conservatives. He's against all kinds of low-income immigrants, desires to bring manufacturing back to the U.S. He imposes taxes on every country with which the U.S. has a trade deficit, asks allies for more protection fees, and forces allies' high-tech industries to move to the U.S. He attempts to cut the fiscal budget while still raising the debt ceiling and subsidizes the rich and big corporations. He tries to control global traditional energy, food, and media platforms, restricts the development and product exports of China's high-tech industry, and coerces allies to transfer their capital to the U.S. He's taking advantage of his presidency to amass a large fortune and political capital, aiming to establish a new powerful political capital family in the US. As a Chinese person, I believe that Trump's policies will cause China's high-tech enterprises to develop rapidly. Allies will re-evaluate their own political positions and military dependence on the US. The US's status in global leadership will decline, and its direct military projection will shrink. High-end manufacturing will partially return to the US in the short term, but prices will more than double within 4 years. He may make compromises with China and Russia on issues like the Taiwan Strait and Ukraine to gain global political space and interests. In conclusion, his actions will make the US more dominated by big families and capital. The GDP data may look great, but the living standards of the lower and middle classes will deteriorate rapidly. What's your opinion, my American?
Is there something to clarify? Is there something to that you can share about this clip? Kindly let us know in the comment section. Let's have an interaction. But from what I am observing as an outsider from social media, I've realized that so many Americans have lost their job under this government. I don't know what you think, what's your view on things. Is there any hope, or what do you think? Because I've seen so many people planning on leaving the country or here. And some don't want to hear anything about the news. They have decided to stay on red notes where they'll focus on learning new cultures and how to keep themselves healthy and just move on with life. As you wind up this video, Chinese want to know this from you, American. From you, American watching this, Chinese, this is the question of a Chinese considering the misconceptions that you had about them. They want to know this.
I guess most of you guys are gonna move out eventually, but before you leave, I have a question. What was your impression about China? And how do you feel now? Please leave your comments below. Peace.